that I am correct. Oh, don't open Twitch. This is not a Twitch stream. Post here, that should work. Cool, thumbnail's fine. Where are you? Why haven't I got the notification that I have gone live? I have now. Okay, just quickly check the volume. I think that worked. Let me check the audio settings, just make sure I haven't got them set up for... No, okay, cool. Yeah, they are set up for streaming. Okay, so, anyone catching the VOD? Stream has started, but this is the spoiler warning, because at the moment you can kind of see the post that starts this off on the screen, which is not a big deal, because everyone has access to this. This is the first thing you're going to see, but I'm going to be going through the story mission stuff, so we are not... if you want to go into that unspoiled, pause the video here, you can play through that. If the chapters have been added, you can jump to the spoiler-free section, which will be towards the end, because I'm going to do this first, and then I might play some just normal expeditions after I'm done. But, for now, let's just get into this. So, the first thing we need to do, so we're going to find some QR codes. I've got a QR code reader on my computer here so that we can load those up when they come up. But we have a first one. It's Fort Hope Test Facility by Arthur Asigo. So we're going to look for that, and we're going to find this outpost, which will be the first one. I'm not going to be doing the optional raid challenges. I do kind of just want to knock these out pretty quickly. And maybe I'll come back and do these later, but I just want to see the lore for the most part, and I would like it to all be recorded in case someone wants to watch it rather than try and play through it, or if someone has issues finding a QR code or something, it could act kind of like a walkthrough. So anyway, as for the lore for this one, whoever thought that godforsaken place would save humanity needs their head examined. As the cryogenic outbreak began to take hold, the Salvation Council enacted a plan to stockpile a great gene bank containing duplicates of all form of life. It was hoped that this would provide security against ongoing cryogenic disease. A vast project was undertaken to collect plant cuttings and seeds from all available biological specimens, as well as combining the existing gene banks from Rhode Island and Montreal. Now, I believe there is definitely a real-life one in Montreal. I'm not sure about Rhode Island. But also there's the Doomsday Vault, which is much further north and already has, like, most plant seeds in it, or all plant seeds in it. So, it's weird that they don't mention that as one of the existing ones, especially if there isn't one in Rhode Island, which I couldn't find when I was looking it up. A research team from the council was dispatched to assess the suitability of a promising location at Fort Hope. For anyone who doesn't know, cryogenic outbreak is a disease that breaks down. It's the disease that caused the apocalypse. It breaks down genetic material, makes it decay, which is why the pure genetic material is, or GenMat is what we try to collect. Salvation Council was a group that was put in place to try and save humanity. They're the ones that created the chimeras. So that's what that's all about. But yeah, let's jump over to the game. Boop. Please load. I've got Meet Your Maker open. Why are you not loading? Okay, there we go. We're going to jump over to the game, and we're going to do a quick search for this Arthur Asigo person. And I'm probably going to change my loadout because I think I'm still on the Lodestar stuff that I've been testing. I am still on Lodestar. Let's go Sledge Blade, Arc Barrier, swap that to the Nautilus, which should have what I'm looking for. Oh, I've actually below 1,000 grenades. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Let's do it. That was bad timing. That was bad timing and I didn't press my shield. Whoops. Let's get on this. Go! I did like that way of going in, though. Let's back up. Okay, so they're trying to force me this way, which gets me to here. Bombs take so long to blow up sometimes. Okay, that's fine. Okay, did I make a wrong turn? I did make a wrong turn. Okay, cool. Let's go up. This is probably where the QR code is. Okay, yeah, cool. That's pretty obvious. Let's just go here. Let's get a print screen. Let's grab just that. And I'm going to make sure that that goes into the QR code reader before I leave. Open file. Screenshots. Screenshot. That gives me a website, and that website gives me more story. Good. Okay. We are done with map 1. Let's swap back over to Chrome to map 2. Okay, so Charlotte Cheesecake, the refinery. An early toxic effluent monitoring station. Port Hope was never much to write home about, but in these terrible days, being mostly virus-free at least made it feel safe. The location at the town of Fort Hope was specifically chosen due to its unique geographic location and natural protection from cryogenic storm surges that were sweeping the world. The refinery at the heart of Fort Hope was the icing on the cake, an old copper mine and chemical processing capable of repurposed to leach copper and distill selenium in large quantities. Selenium was believed to be a key mineral needed to treat the ceramic plates that the gene bank walls would eventually be constructed from. No jump, no grapple? Okay. I might actually try that. Yeah, let's give this a go. We'll give it at least one go as no jump, no grapple. Swap back over. So nothing really to write home about for that one. So like there's no terms or anything that we already know. It just looks like the cryogenic storm surges is new, I think. I don't think I've actually ever heard of a cryogenic storm. But that probably just means, oh, it could be waterborne. Be air or waterborne. The difficulty on this one's a lot higher. Okay, we'll see how this goes. Map 2. I wonder if I can just walk. No jump, no grapple. Okay. That'd probably be a lot easier with a ranged weapon. How's Arva going? Hey, Arv. Don't go that way. Down. Look, it should come as no surprise that Behavior is really good at making really interesting looking. I fell. Is really good at making really interesting looking buildings with their own engine. Like, there's probably a level designer on the Meet Your Maker team. I don't think I can speedrun without being able to jump. Is the reason I'm going so slow. Okay. That's a bolt shot there. Is that going to be triggered from here? No. I can't do that. Can I reach that without triggering it? Not without jumping. Do I not? Oh, because I only have quick strike. Yep. That one I can get, though. Okay, where are you? There you are. I wonder if I can get up here. Oh, that backfired on itself somehow. What's the threat forward? Oh, okay. It's got at least armor, so it may not have short leash. And it doesn't, it has Deadman Switch. Okay, let's do that. I'm not going to be able to kill that cannon back without jumping. Should have thrown out a Phoenix pod. I could have done that. Oh. Okay, we're going to try this one more time. After this time, I'm going to try and just speedrun it because it's crazy to try and do this with Sword and Shield, I think. Step back. I can go a bit faster this time because I know where the threats are. Somewhat. Yep, cool. I got rid of that one. Where are you? There. Oh, there's another one. I didn't see two last time. Get the backstep there. Yep, drag you to me. Okay, this is where we do this. I think I got everything. Okay. That was a lot of explosions. Now where's the second wave hollow cube? Oh, here. Okay. So we've done that. That was... Oh my god, I messed up my aiming just as I was taking the screenshot. Let's grab that. Jump across to here. We're going to load that into the thing. Copy to clipboard. Okay, we've got another entry. Please tell me they haven't... Please tell me they're not forcing me to fail the run because I used the QR code. Because that would be... so mean. I'm counting that as a successful challenge run. I don't care that I have to jump to get out. That's crazy that they did that. Just put a single block somewhere so that I don't have to deal with it. So that you don't have to put the question on whether that was a success or not. Anyway, third map. Third map is Shanty by Francine Fetter. Yeah, so it looks pretty cool. A remaining example of the survival crate towers that made up the shanty. How could they expect us to live like this, piloting great towers on top of one another? We were better off being forced to work in the refinery. At least then we could see our worth. During construction, the council issued emergency orders that forcibly removed the whole population of Fort Worth and its ailing chemical plant. This forced displacement happened incredibly rapidly. The population was thus hastily shoved into temporary accommodation crates as a population of Fort Howard swelled, with both construction workers and soldiers that were sent to guard them. Unknown to the council, Fort Hope harboured a small but fanatical group, the Cults of the Lost. Once confined inside the densely populated shanty, their ideology for non-genetic interference gathered momentum, and the cults grew rapidly. Only defensive weapons? I could give a dual shield run a go. I said that I wouldn't do the challenges, but I've already done one, and I'm about to do the second. So we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, nothing. This Cults of the Lost is completely new as far as I'm aware. It's real silly to like have a quarantine facility that you throw everyone in and let them mingle. Like, that's the worst way to do a quarantine. That's like basically what cruise ships were in like early COVID times. Like, they ended up becoming like super spreader events just constantly. That was clearly a bad idea. And we know that the curogenic outbreak is at least somewhat airborne. Otherwise, you wouldn't be able to have storms of it. Oh, I've got the wrong weapons. Oh, I just won't use them. We'll do a true pacifist run. Okay, we'll fix the weapons and then we'll go back in. could try True Pacifist. Nah, we're gonna put Lodestar on here. We're gonna do dual shield like they've asked. I was way too close. This is the way to go, I'm pretty sure. This is the way I came from? This is the way I came from. Okay, it's up towards that Enforcer then. Wonder if he's short leash? Definitely not. I got hit by the bolt shot. I'm pretty sure I'm close too. That's a shame. Okay. 2 more tries. I'm gonna give it 3 tries with the challenge. Before I just go back and do what I would normally do. Ah, I keep doing that. I don't need to deal with them. Ah, I was too slow on the shield. I was trying to make sure I got the perfect block. I don't need to be super careful with the shield. I've put block lock on. Ah. If I even get a block on the shield, I would survive that. It's something I really need to keep in mind. Okay, yeah, we're gonna try speedrun. We're just gonna speedrun it. I don't. It's it's definitely possible, I'm sure. It's just I'm not here for that right now. That should be quick strike, and we're going. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Don't know where I'm going. Here, I guess. Back up a sec. Where's this assassin? Get rid of the Ravager. Keep going. Assassin. Get rid of that. Where do we go? Down here? Down here. Okay, we have the 3rd map done. And I'm pretty sure this is where the QR code is. Whoop. Okay. That is the QR code. Let's just grab that. Jump across to the QR code reader. Copy to clipboard. Make sure that this worked. Okay, so map 4. We have the details on map 4. Let's just jump out and be gone. Yeah, so we've done about a third of it so far. Which, what are we doing for time? 30 minutes. Okay, this might take a little bit longer than I expected. Let's find out. Okay, so, next one. Gary Gorgonzola. The map is called Edit. The entrance to the copper mines. Okay, so then we had that mentioned previously, that there was a copper mine, and that's why there was a refinery here. Selenium and its potential effects on DNA took on an almost religious status, no matter what the science really said. Okay. Once the population had been removed, the Salvation Council poured vast research into the construction project. Quickly, the bastion began to grow around the ruins of the chemical plant. Key to their endeavor was the production of trace mineral selenium that was widely believed to be a panacea against the DNA-destroying curogenic virus. Selenium was extracted from copper through a complex leaching process, and the existence of the copper mine was a key driver to the selection of Fort Hope for the site of the gene bank. Keep Harvey alive. I'm not trying to keep Harvey alive. That's a thing that I am not going to be bothering with. So we're doing Edit from Gary Gorgonzola. This is map 4. Okay. So that one mostly just kind of built off what we already know. The selenium thing is new. Selenium being believed as a cure, or yeah, cure for the curogenic outbreak is new information. I'm gonna throw that down because I'm worried that something's gonna come back through here, and I do want to finish this map. No one's coming in. Good. Okay, let's grab the QR code while we're here. So this is the map 5 one. And then we'll go over to here. Make sure that it works. Map 5 is... Cool. Yep, we got map 5's details. Oh, I should have went for the bottom one. Okay, we're out of the copper processing plant. And on to map 5. Okay, while that's loading, let's jump over to Chrome again. Map 5 is Central Processing by Pierre Parmesan. Parmesan? The central processing plant from the old refinery. Expecting us to operate under these awful conditions was madness. This crumbling toxic building is a death trap. The Fort Hope complex spread out across the hastily torn down ruins of the refinery, sometimes even built right over the top of many existing facilities that became incorporated into the new structure. With resources dwindling, the council desperately moved the entire gene bank in one shot. inaugurating the facility and making it operational at the same time. The desperation resulted in far more of the existing refinery structure being repurposed than was planned. The old central processing plant was hastily converted to a selenium recovery plant as work on the gene banks increased. Yeah, like, only melee weapons. Do I go dual sword? I probably do dual sword. I can do dual sword for a sec. That's not super out of the realm of possibility. Yeah, Parmesan. Did I forget to swap over? This is the stuff that I just read. Pierre Parmesan. And we are going to load in. So this is map 5. So this is the halfway mark. No, this will be the halfway mark after I beat it. I want Kimatachi. Okay. Too bad you can see that from like way up where. This was going this way, so it's up here. Ooh, I missed that. I don't think that would have done too much. Oh, there's a hole. Interesting. I wonder if there's more. Nah, looks like this is kind of sealed. I actually probably more in danger of dying to this than I am to the I should throw that down. Seeker Bolts is not scary, but the Cannonbacks can't hurt you if you're in the air, pretty much. Okay, what do we got? That there could be... No, okay, never mind. That there is, though. That there, maybe? Maybe there? I'm just trying to think where the, these could be. Okay, let's just go back a bit. So I don't have a shield currently. Could have just gone up to that, I think. Should check that wall. Oh, I don't need to check that wall because it's only a half wall. This is looking like what I was expecting. Yeah, okay, that sounds about right. Let's throw that there. Oh, I didn't go that way. Where did I go? I went straight up, so I skipped this bit. That makes sense. Went straight up and oh god, that last one takes so long to blow up. Okay, so this got me because I was aiming a shot at that. I really think the best way to spot the new trap is not actually to look at the trap itself, but to look at what threats are nearby. Oh, I could use that. Yeah, so instead of looking at the instead of looking for the trap, because it's got the camouflage mod most of the time, if you look for um the thing that it could push you into and then check the wall, you actually end up safer most of the time. Okay, cool. We got the next map. Okay, let's swap back to Chrome. So Paul Padano, which is the leeching plant. The remains of the leeching plant. Most of us were asleep when they came. It wasn't for the thunder of their boots on the metal walkways, we would all have perished in our sleep. One night, approximately 1,000 displaced cults of the Lost Fanatics approached and assaulted the bastion, taking it by surprise and overwhelming local defenses. Using their knowledge of the old refinery layout, the cult members entered the facility through the old copper mines and gained access to the massive leaching plant. Unopposed, they quickly controlled and opened the main gates, allowing their fanatics to storm inside. Speedrun? 120 seconds or less? Ooh, that's definitely doable, but... Okay, if I want to get a 120-second run, I need to be fully set up for that. I don't really need to go by grenades. So I've just swapped back to my sledge shield shenanigans. Yeah, so we've got a cult. The cult has seized the leaching plant, so they now have control of the selenium that is being leached out of the copper. And I kind of like we know that the cult's numbers just grew massively because they were able to spread in the shantytown. So we're on map 6, I believe, and got a 120 second. I'm just going to use the replay station to try and track it. We'll see how we go. And if they're setting a challenge, I'm guessing they at least kind of tested it, so this is probably doable. It's not the way to go. This is probably the way to go. I want to get at least that last enforcer before I go too far forward. Okay. Where's the thing? Where's the exit? Here? I'm just gonna assume that this works. Because I want my 120 seconds. Gonna be super awkward if I have to go back through that to get the thing because I rushed out so that I can make sure that the replay station said 120 or less. $100 done. Okay. Let's open that new image. See what map 7's about. What, empty? Oh. That can't be right. Let me check Discord to make sure it wasn't just a glitch. Spoilers, map 7. Look, I got the QR code. I'm just going to grab it from the Discord instead. We all saw me grab the thing. So, this is map 7 apparently. I'm guessing something to do with the picture I took didn't actually have the QR code in it, and because I didn't test it, because I was trying to speedrun it, and wanted the replay to be less than 120 seconds, I didn't get it properly. Anyway, Carl Camembert's copper silo this time. So we know that they're mining copper, harvesting selenium from it. The vast ruins of the copper silo where pulverized ore was stored. So no more pulverized ore there. We could hear them in the walls and the pipes as they snuck through the long forgotten pathways. When they struck, there was little we could do. The vast copper silo was where the defenders made their last valiant stand, believing it to be almost impenetrable. They planned to ambush the attackers in the Great Hall. The attack did not take long in coming, and the defenders fought resolutely, knowing that behind them stood the Great's genetic repository, and painfully aware of what losing it might mean. Council forces withstood wave after wave of cult attacks in a desperate firefight. Each assault took its toll, and the defenders slowly whittling down both their ammunition and their numbers. Yeah, that sounds about right. Let's just get Carl Camembert up. They're all cheeses, by the look of things. Like, their last names are all cheeses. And the first names sound like just regular first names for the most part. I haven't seen anything strange, which... It could be just who made it, or maybe they just used a random name generator. I'm going to speedrun this one as well. We just need the QR code and the lore. It's the actual challenge is Harvey survives, and if I get far enough ahead of Harvey, he probably will anyway. Are these cosmetics that we have access to? I don't think so. I probably could have used that. I think I need to go down here, up here, and I think up here is the way to go. Oh, I was throwing down a phoenix pod. Oh. If this had been just a regular speedrun, I would have survived that, because I would have moved out and been paying attention, but I was trying to save that I had the gen mat so that I could avoid having to come back and get... Oh, there's a hole. Okay. Let's grab this and make sure it actually works this time. We're not in a hurry. Open QR file. So this is empty again. Is my QR code reader not working? QR code empty. Maybe this side? QR code empty. They look the same regardless of what side it is. Let's just back up a little bit. Screenshot. Open file. QR code empty. Why is my... Let's try a different QR code reader. Okay. My phone one seems to be working. And let's just double check that versus what is in the thing. Yep, okay. We'll just open up the one from the Discord again. Just double checked that it was in fact that. That's so weird. Okay, we're on map 8. Well, we're about to be on map 8. Let's just leave here. OBS. 47 minutes. Okay, cool. Chrome. Map 8 is the main gate. So, by the sound of things, all the people who are actually, all the like Salvation Council people are probably dead already. It's just this cult that's left. Let's see what's going on. So this is made by Belinda Bree. The main gate of the Fort Hope Bastion. On and on they urged, wave after wave. Up we went, the future of humanity held in our foolish brave hearts. Driven by revenge and desire to preserve humanity, a relief force from the Salvation Council was hastily assembled. Okay, so more Salvation Council people are sent in and marched on Fort Hope. When they arrived, they found Bastion now fully defended by fanatical cult members, holding the planet's greatest hope hostage, the Gene Bank. Desperate for swift resolution, the Council ordered its forces to retake the Bastion at any costs. Without a pause for negotiation, the Council forces began their full frontal assault. And I'm definitely not doing no melee weapons. No melee weapons is not a challenge. That is just regular Meet Your Maker. Belinda Bree. I wonder if you could just type in cheese names and just guess what the other ones are. Like, what cheese? We haven't had Gouda, I don't think. Maybe cheddar? I think my chat's broken. Oh, my chat was broken. Sorry, Ghastly, I didn't see your message. It is going good. We are almost done with the things if you are still here. I am not sure. It doesn't look like it, based off the viewer metrics. But I want to say that I saw that coming. I was about to jump, thinking that it might be nearby or something, but yeah, that timing was awkward. That was just bad. I was a little bit further forward than I thought I was and went to swing and was already dead. Oh, I need... I need... You know what, we are going to do the challenge, even if it's not actually a challenge. we're just gonna go... That... Shot tracker can become... Pathfinder. One, two... Oh, okay. I did not realize there was a flame there. Okay, that's just me being silly. I wasn't paying attention. Okay, what are we doing? We are... That should have been changed as well. That shouldn't be that. One, two... How? How did that get aggro on me? I'll get this eventually. Just let them die a bit. Run out of painting spot. You're not supposed to die, I'm guessing. That looks like it's probably going to grenade me. I don't have any... I shot all my regular ammo. Okay. Turns out having good fundamentals can help with dual guns sometimes. I got most of my ammo back. So I don't need to worry too much about that. We've still got a Phoenix pod up, so that's good. Let's just go down here. What are we doing? Killing an assassin. These do not have any mods on them, so they're not going to shoot out acid at me. Bolts, on the other hand, are fair game. Why do you... Oh, yeah, that must be the other side of the acid from... This must be the... Ah, okay. That's cool. So if you knock the guards back into the acid, they fall down here, by the look of things. Where's that enforcer? Look at the Ravager that's there. There's one there. Okay. What's up? Almost, they keep moving towards the center of whatever block they're on, because they keep aggroing them. And in the center, I can't see them. Okay, got all my bots back. Let's keep going. Just let that happen. Is it going to go double down? No. guess I'll grab that. Let's see if we can get the QR code working this time. Print screen. Ah, I bet I know what it is. It's the fact that it's skewed. I need to have it like... Okay, I need to stand perfectly in the center, I think, of about here. No, because now my weapon is covering it. Can I get further back? I don't know if that'll work. No. Maybe? We'll give it a go. Open file. QR code empty. Again? Okay. Let's check the QR code using not that. Yeah, the QR code I downloaded, the QR code reader that I downloaded is just busted. It just doesn't work properly. Okay, let's just... That's live again. Highly exciting, I'm sure, because you can't actually see anything. But I had opened up a link, which I've opened up in Chrome, which we will have up in a sec. Let me just finish the level. Technically, another challenge run done. It's not really a challenge. Okay, the next one's the filtration. We are on map 9? Yeah, so we just did the main gate, we're on map 9. Cultists have the facility, the Salvation Council's sending in reinforcements. All the people from the Salvation Council that were there originally have all pretty much died. Wesley Wensleydale is the creator of the next one, which is the filtration facility. The hulking remains of the air purification towers. It was here where they decided to hide the fallen, and where we counted the true cost of the assault. As I looked upon the dead faces of my brothers and sisters, I prayed that it would have all been worth it. The resulting assault took a terrible toll on the Council's forces. When it was clear that all was lost, the last members of the cult withdrew themselves into the cavernous storerooms just as their victims had done. Only when they had made their way fully into the vast storeroom did the cult of the Lost detonate a massive bomb. The ensuing blast was not large enough to destroy the facility, but still powerful enough to rupture vast tanks of ancient chemical effluent that was stored underground. 100 years of toxic effluent erupted into the storeroom, flooding the entire facility in seconds, killing everyone instantly. No jump or grapple. Okay. We did that previously. I'm going to try it again, though. I'm going to try no jump or grapple with my speedrun stuff. Yeah, so apparently the Cult of the Lost, or whatever they called themselves, are sore losers, so they've decided to blow up their homes instead of, like, blow up their, like, hometown instead of just losing it. And, like, I guess it's not uncommon, but, well, it's not, I suppose it is uncommon. It's not unheard of, but it is strange. Yeah, Cult of the Lost has taken over, and too close. Can't jump, so let's go up. Just keep moving. Well, I failed the run, the challenge run. Let's see if I can just continue the actual run. I'm just going to use Discord for the QR code. The fact that my QR code reader has failed so many times is not good. Okay. So yeah, we've just done the filtration facility, which means we are back to Chrome, and Chrome needs to be swapped over to the last one, which is the gene bank, which makes sense, I guess. This whole thing has been about a gene bank, and there's just been an explosion. We've got Henrietta Halloumi is the last of the builders here. Henrietta Halloumi has the racks of bioprotected contaminant pods holding the gene bank samples. What a sight to behold. The containment pods stacked one upon each other in a great tower to the sky. Here indeed lay the hope of all humanity, now lost forever. When the gene bank was eventually investigated, the true cost of what the cult members had done became apparent. Almost the entire gene bank had been contaminated, destroyed, or corrupted by the effluent, setting humanity on a course that can never be recovered from. With the gene sequences of all plant life on Earth gone, all hope was lost forever, now a rotten toxic relic. Fort Hope serves as a timely reminder that humankind will always find a way to destroy itself. Oh, and they want me to play dual sword. I'll do dual sword. Dual sword's fun. And there wasn't a Gouda. At least, I don't think there was. Maybe it was before I was paying attention. There was a halloumi, though. I think I had a halloumi yesterday. Had like halloumi burgers. No, it was the day before because I cooked it myself, and I didn't cook yesterday due to being out of groceries. Ugh. I got groceries delivered earlier today, so I have groceries again. But oh wait, I was gonna swap to. I just won't use the shield. That's fine. Okay. This reminds me of... Is it Drassel's level? I think it's Drassel that does the big, like, urban block levels. I could be mistaken. I know there is at least one level that's inspired by Drassel. By whoever I'm thinking of. That's not actually made by them. Let's just make sure I dodge that. For reference, I actually really like Sledgeblade for dealing with Hornets. I actually think it's one of the best weapons for it. Okay, let's deal with that. And that before it becomes a problem. Harvey's going forward still. Okay, so I actually went backward when I started following Harvey. Okay, what do we got? I think there's a... No, it was just Harvey. Okay, cool. I don't... Oh, that's real cool. Let's just trigger that, and then... dodge it. What is that? That's like... Like, so these look like Warmonger arms. But is that actually a Warmonger? Just give up on the pure shield, sword thing. Did that kill the... Nope. Harvey's coming back, so this is the section that has it. Where's that assassin? There. That second hit was an unlocked attack. I did not intend to unlock attack that. Oh, that must be the QR code? Is there a QR code? There is a QR code. Huh. I thought this was the last map. Does Discord have this one? I don't think that Discord has this one, so we'll have to... Which I'm assuming is not because they didn't find it, but probably just... Oh, this one worked. Probably just, this is like, congratulations, you finished the thing, and it's... Yeah, okay, so we'll just jump over to Chrome quickly to show what... Oh, wait, no, let's... Finished the level. But it's basically thanks for playing. Let's just kill some more Hornets before we go. Oop. I heard a Ravager. This 12 looks real cool. I wonder if that's part of the paid pack or if it's just something that I haven't unlocked yet. This here also, I also don't have this. Because last I checked, the paid pack wasn't available on PC yet. Due to the mess up with Steam. Can I get on top of that? Is that grabbable? I also want to check. I saw a pipe over here with shenanigans. Can I just stand in this? I can. Oh well. Yeah, so that is the last of those. So we will be quickly going over what's happened here, and then we will be going into just regular expeditions again. Back over to Chrome, just says thanks for playing. Yeah, basically just says thanks for playing, so cool, we've seen it. that is the end of the levels. And let's not show that. Yeah, so let's just quickly talk about it. I think it was interesting. So, like, yeah, we have overall. Maybe there could have been a bit more with how the QR codes worked and whatnot. Like there could have been stuff more interactive. Um, but doesn't need to be. The lore is the main thing, and I think the lore here is kind of interesting. So we've got a lot more lore about what happened to Fort Hope than we did for, say, the lighthouse facility at Dreadshaw, or Shattered Peak had a whole thing where one of the advisors, Krona, went mad and became. I think it was Krona, went mad and became. Let's check actually. I think if I go into settings and then go into the codex, I believe it's on the overseer. Um, Overseer, a Krona clone from the Shattered Peak. She was with the rest succumbed to the paranoid visions after being administered contaminated GenMat. The result was a war within the sanctuary. Yeah. So like the advisors went mad because of corrupted GenMat, and then the Krona overseer like kind of took over. Yeah. So once victorious, overseer's battle continued internally as she rushed from the safety of the sanctuary to the frigid cold, presumably freezing to death. Oh, it actually says Lodestar shield. Interesting. And that's actually not a bad loadout. It's not the best either, but Lodestar and Falconic Plasmabow, it kind of works. But so Decayed Hope, we know what's happened here. We didn't have any mention of any new weapons or anything. We know an explosion caused by the cultists triggered the destruction of the gene bank, which was not great for the Salvation Council, but also you can't really start a gene bank post-apocalypse. Like that is a preparation before the apocalypse. There's a reason we have them now in modern day and not wait until something destroys everything. Um, yeah, so that is a thing. And what else? We have shenanigans with that. We have effectively a war between the common people and the Salvation Council. That's not uncommon. We know that that's why the demo cannon got made, was as a riot suppression tool. Um, and yeah, I think that's like this all just lines up for the most part. I don't think there's every bit of lore we've got here lines up with the story that we already know. We haven't got anything that's like hinting at what's to come. So that's fine. That's fine. Doesn't all, not every lore drop has to be hinting at something to come. I completely missed that the Overseer entry actually mentions the Lodestar shield. That would have made it much more likely that I would have expected the Lodestar to be the next weapon. But we're gonna cut here, not actually cut, but just like virtual cut. I'm gonna say this is the end of the spoiler thing. So no spoilers from here on out. We're no longer doing spoilers. Just updating the post. It's expedition time. I'm just updating my post on Discord. If someone was watching that, they can now see that. And if they don't want spoilers, we're done with that. Didn't have any questions in chat, so we should be good on that front too. We're going to go... Speaking of Falconic Plasmabow and Lodestar, let's give it a go. I did a run of it at one point. I don't need rapid fire. I would like shot tracker, because I'm not going to be tracking my ammo. And I would like surge override for the Lodestar shield. I need headshot guards anyway, so let's do this. There is like one setup that I'm worried about. I don't think it's super common, but there's like one setup that I think anything that can't destroy traps can't deal with. And relying on consumables to destroy traps means that eventually you won't be able to do it. That might not be blocked. That might be a hollow cube there, which means I just need to find how to get back there. Okay, cool. I don't think that's blocked. I think that's just hidden. Don't need to do anything about that. Down here. I don't trust that. I hear a guard. No. That's a assassin. Warmonger. I think he should have pointed. These aren't too hard to block with Lodestar. Case in point. Assassins aren't too hard to block with Lodestar, whereas Warmongers can be. So I'm not too worried about being assaulted by them with this loadout. The thing I am actually worried about are you going in or out? You're going out, so that means that way is the way to go. Oh, that was scary. We're Phoenix spotting. It did not do what I wanted it to do. Yeah, the Lodestar actually deals with a surprisingly high number of traps. The problem is, which is real good when you're trying to do something like this. But, but it can't deal with, it can kind of deal with incinerators, but only one, and it can't deal with sentry beams. Well, let's just put a thing there, destroy that. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Oh, this looks fake. This is so fake. There's a two-path. Yeah, it's two-path. Okay. How did that get triggered again? Hmm. Don't know. We survived that. This second path is scary, honestly. Oh, wait, where are you? Okay. Up, down, up. Up here, maybe? Someone wanted. Almost killed myself. Okay. That was also not what I was aiming for, but what I was trying to do was deflect the laser back at itself. Yep. Might just go forward. And that just killed Harvey. Yeah, it did. I need to get better at deflecting these. Oh, I've gone the wrong way. Harvey was going forward, so this is the way. I'm so lost. And there's an assassin chasing me. Up here, maybe? Okay. Exit. I don't think that's the intended exit, but I'll take it. Yeah, so we haven't run into the setup that I was thinking of. But yeah, I'm really worried about two incinerators pointed at each other and just like a few corridors of those in a row, so that you don't actually have the time to get to just run through them. I think that might be a problem. Okay, let's line up a headshot. Line up a headshot. I might come back out here, so let's just do that. Okay, I need to line up this, which I think if I just do that, that should be fine. Where are you? Where's this guard? Did he get killed? Let that trigger. And then I need to do something about this. So I think I put that up there, trigger the bomb there, and that'll throw the bombs mostly forward. This is part of why I think this the Lodestar actually works with these weird trap stuff, because the traps you're worried about don't quite a lot of the traps that you would normally be worried about don't actually stop you when you're using Lodestar. This is not the way to go, but I want to see if it's like a tomb path. Should have shot that just in case. Yeah, tomb path. Cool. I don't actually need resources currently. I'm fully stacked. I don't need to block that. We'll just deal with that so that it can't pull me into it. Deal with that. Oh, sorry, Harv. Oh, Harvey lives! Harvey lives. How good is that? Cool. What do we got? We got that to deal with. Plenty of space to back up into. And that. There's the gen mat. There's another Ravager back there. It's back here. We're good. Okay, so just another tomb path. I really dislike these lights. They stick out from the wall so much that you actually can't. Okay, yep. I'm complaining about lights and then immediately die to something I probably could have avoided. Right. If I remember right, there's a thing there. Okay, well, I can't show that anymore. And one last bolt flew off the armor over to here. We will do this again. I'm just missing so many shots. That's ridiculous. There's a guard like there. Grab that. Is it gonna hit it? Yeah, I thought so. And then we'll just put a shield here. Trigger that and back up. Like we did last time. And I've lost a bolt somewhere, but I don't think it matters. Got that. Don't want to lose too many bolts. Let that fire. That's right. There's a guard that can't get onto the main path, just chilling there. To attack, usually just walk past. Okay. Yeah, so that's what that bit there that I just did where I blocked off a hallway and then shot through the Lodestar. That feels like what I'm supposed to be doing, but none of the weapons have enough there's a hole here. I'm going to use the hole to get out. None of the weapons have enough range, have enough ammo to really do that. It's really frustrating. That's fun enough. Just fun. Just fun. I don't think there was anything super ingenious. Did I get my 10 headshots? I did. Cool. I still think I'll finish off this expedition, and then I might do another one with the Fury's Edge. Because that's the other weapon that I think has a similar weird use case with the Lodestar. Though I actually think the Fury's Edge one is actually a totally legit loadout. Like, I don't think it has the problems that this one does with incinerators. That's not a good bottom trap. That's the type of bullshit that you get up to with the Lodestar sometimes. Oop. Just make sure that nothing falls back. I hit that. That's cool. Whatever that was. Incinerator by the look of things? Yeah. Sometimes bombs get through that, which is a problem. I think I will block here. No, I thought that might have been a bomb trap, and if I block there, there's a decent chance that it goes forward. Okay, guard. Guard. Nope. Nope. Up a little bit. Perfect. And they're just gonna fall into that hole. These are really bad bomb traps. So they're just falling into a hole with... I don't need that wet source. Why am I jumping down for it? I'm already capped on synthite for the time being. Let's put... No. Back a little bit. That's perfect. Okay, nothing set up to bring it backwards anyway. Probably could have seen that, predicted that. Okay. Yeah, okay. That didn't quite throw it as far forward as I'd like. Trigger that. I think I do that. They all go backwards. Okay, so we go that. I figured that would still throw them somewhat forward, but not enough that I couldn't just walk backwards a bit. And that. And that. I probably could have like walked forward and got 2 of these at once. I'm gonna wait for that to come back up because I think I might need to block this way. What? Something's set up. Was it here for the wall? Get 2 uses out of it. Look, I'm only going through this once. But I want to have more space to back up if I need to. Okay. Is the chat broken? Double checking. No, we're good. Do I just charge that? Looks like that's the case. Okay, broken. And we're out. I'll give them my fun. Yeah, level 9, they're getting enough fun. Yeah, just a fun. I don't think there's anything. They didn't do anything that I wouldn't expect a level 9 player to do. Level 9 is a very low level player though. Okay, 3 more maps. And then I'm gonna swap over to Fury's Edge. And we'll do a expedition with Fury's Edge. And Lodestar. Which is a similar slow play loadout. I don't think Lodestar has much value as a speedrunner one. Wonder if there's any threats here besides the Hornets. Not seeing a lot. Those are too deep. I can't get the corpses. I can get that one though. I wonder if I can get it from the outside. Did they make the outside deep enough? Nope. I probably don't need more than about 10 of these, so we'll just grab 10 and then we'll go back in. No, I can't get that one by the look of things. That one I can. Yeah, we're probably good. 9's probably enough. I'm pretty sure I've taken out around, somewhere around 10 guards. I can always come back out if I need more. I don't know what they're doing with the hollow cubes there. Like, I don't know what they expect that to do. Okay. We've got warmongers in a tight space. So that's gonna be a thing. Let's see if this is real right now. More warmongers in a tight space. Okay. Yeah. That was a pretty good representation of what you can do with this loadout, I think. For reference, with warmongers, you need to, if you just shoot straight forward, you won't actually, oh, I'm missing the shots. You won't actually get them, just shooting straight forward. You have to actually aim up a little bit. What the? I can't destroy that. I can get the... Oh. Okay, let's just leave. I'm not gonna potentially risk dying here. Although I do have a Phoenix bot set up. Fun. Not gonna be fun. I think they could have done a lot better on the arena with the Hornets earlier, but like, and the holocubes aren't doing a lot, but that's on them to realize and improve on, I think. How are we doing in chat? No messages in chat by the look of things. Just double check that using this. Yep, cool. YouTube agrees. Oh, Hornets! Tons and tons of Hornets. And some Plasma Sentinels. That's one of the things that I'm actually worried about. Boop. Let's go up there and see what we can do with the Hornets first. Oops. Oh, I can't afford to miss these shots. Those bolts are so far away now. Come on. There. No, I think that was water from the... God. Yeah, I think those bolts are lost. Oh well. I got 12 more. Gotta be more careful with Hornet shots. Even with the Falconic Plasmabow. No armor, so that'll be fine. No armor, so that'll be fine. Oh, tomb. Take a tomb. I'm pretty sure this isn't the way to go. That this is just a whole like deal thing that they've got. I think Harvey goes underground and then ends up in this structure here in the long term. That might be a secret exit later. Although it could just be bedrock. Cool. Let's get in. I'm pretty sure this is the way that Harvey goes. It goes down. That's nothing to worry about. It's nothing to worry about. We've seen a decent chunk of the guard allowance, so we're mostly worried about traps at this point. Though there might be something. This is a maze, and I don't have Pathfinder. Harvey. I'm betting Harvey came from up here. Now I don't have an answer. This looks like... I'm guessing these are plasma sentinels. I'm just going to follow the wall. If they didn't disjoint the maze, this will get me to the edge. I'm guessing these are plasma sentinels and I'll have to, like, dodge them to get through in the long run. How toxic is this room going to be? Relatively. Okay, don't need to worry about that room, actually. So let's just keep going forward. Oh god! That guard scared me! Oh. Yes, it's a mix of plasma sentinels and hollow cubes. Oh. Okay, now we've got a bunch of warmongers. Whew. That one was just a warmonger running through there. So that's good. I got that. That's triggered, so that's fine. There's a warmonger coming down there. Let's see if I can get it. I can't get it to trigger from that distance. Oh god, this is terrifying. The problem is I can't, like, easily spin around and shield. Like, it is possible, but... I need to be sure that the path behind me is safe. At basically all times. And I'm not so sure about that at the moment. Where'd Harvey go? He's here. Woo! I give them an ingenious. That last bit was legitimately terrifying. No, I'm not going to be an artistic. There's a little bit of effort in it, but not enough that I think I can justify it. Like that last section, if you don't have a good answer for warmongers, which you should, um, that last section is terrifying. I keep missing. There was a warm cannon back here, right? Oh, that was not what I wanted. Let's do that again. Ah! Let's go collect up all this ammo that I've just been leaving here. 12, that should be enough. I don't know where that's shooting from. Roof. Okay, let's go up. No? Am I just missing something obvious? Are they just down here? Yeah, I'm not going to take the standard path. Hmm. Where did that come from? Ah, it's not the very top of the roof. It's... just kind of up. Okay. That's why I was having so much trouble finding it. Oh. That's fine. There's a Ravager down here that I didn't kill. How did that die? Okay, I want to get up here and do that. Okay. I think we're running out of enforcers that can snipe me. I could be mistaken. I am actually fairly certain I'm mistaken. There's at least one more enforcer that I heard. And there's an assassin. Where did that come from? Where's this enforcer that's shooting at me? I keep hearing the enforcer, but I don't know where it is. Hmm. Just deal with that. Yeah, I keep hearing the Enforcer shots. I just don't know where they're coming from. Up there. Okay, cool. I don't know where that's coming from. Duck into there. Okay. I think we're now down to just the Plasma Sentinels. So if I can just find where Harvey goes, I can probably actually be fine. Or close enough to fine. Okay, so that's just shenanigans. We know all that's a problem. But it's also shenanigans that just leads you that way, which I think leads you down there. Which I think probably puts you on here. Which, yeah, probably around here. What happened? Maybe it's not up there. What if it doesn't go up? What if it stays down? As long as I keep moving, I should be fine. What are we doing? God, I wish I had Pathfinder. I'm so lost. I'm fairly certain... Let's just trigger that so I don't accidentally trigger it later. I'm fairly certain I'm lost. It's gotta be something simple, because Harvey follows it. I know if I follow that path up, I go pretty much all across the top of the map, which has very little traps on it, so I don't actually think that's the spot. I think... where is it? There. There's no way that spawned like that. It's up in the air, which means that it's probably connected to something, which means that it's probably got an entrance... right there! Just in case. If I could destroy those traps, that would not have been anywhere near as difficult. That is one of the problems, I think, with this loadout. And it just so happened to come up. We're going genius artistic. I kind of like the teeth a bit going on. The shenanigans with the Plasma Sentinel were not super ingenious, but yeah. And I was right that it did go up, I just didn't follow it to its logical conclusion, so I didn't end up working out what was going on. Let's see what we get. Was this a... actually, I think this was the... Yeah, this was the non-thing round. Okay, cool. So that'll just fill that up, give me some blue enhancement. Oh, cluster shot. I like cluster shot. I'll get that before I finish the next one. So I'm probably going to get 23 on this stream by the look of things. Because I'm about to swap over to Fury's Edge, swap back to the Kamatachi, which I don't currently have set up. If you're wondering why I constantly keep putting on Surge Override, I'm going to mention this in the actual Lodestar guide when I make that, which should be this week. But so yeah, was it subscribe? I think is the word on YouTube. If you are interested in that, I'm gonna have some just like tricks and stuff for how to use the Lodestar shield. But the Surge Override allows you to have enough time for the Lodestar shield to recharge between I can't get the shot. Oh. Okay, Frozen Castle. Cool idea. Got this tower as protection. That's pretty cool too. But just look that way to start with, I would have been completely safe from that. Yeah, you'll notice that I can be a lot more aggressive with the Fury's Edge than I could with the Volcanic Plasmabow, although I obviously struggled a lot more with those guards that I just dealt with, which would have been so easy to deal with if I had my thing. And also, this is partially because of the build, partially because of the sword. I can actually check for traps using the sword. God, I shouldn't have jumped. If I just stood still and used the Lodestar, I would have survived. Now I gotta go do the guard thing again. Okay, let's just go onto the roof first, because there's one that's like in this corner that I can just deal with. I think I got them all. Cool. There's a bomb trap there. Let's just set up that for future, because I do not actually want to have to do that guard stuff at the start constantly. That would be frustrating. Let's not kill Harvey. Save Harvey. I want to show what I should have done last time. That's all it would have taken. But I panicked and jumped, and then I shot the shield up in the air, and the shield in the air doesn't block the bottom bolts. Yeah, that was just my bad. Am I going the right way? Yes. One of the reasons I really like the Fury's Edge and the Lodestar is that the armored cannon backs are almost impossible to deal with when aggroed. With Fury's Edge and Arc Barrier. So you need to have another offensive weapon to make use of that. And by swapping, previously I should say, previously you needed to be have another offensive weapon, but now with the Lodestar, you can actually use the you can use the Lodestar to like trap the to like make the cannonball safely fall back onto the cannon back when they're armored to kill them, which is so good. It feels good. It works fairly easily. It's kind of easy to do too. A little bit difficult at like an extreme range, but like no more difficult than charging something with a sword. It's real fun. Do I give him ingenious? No, I'm going to give him artistic. We're going to give him artistic and fun. That feels like a good combination for that particular base. Okay, what do we got? That's only the first of this one. Okay, cool. So we've got 5 more. And I'll probably call it after this, unless someone wants me to run a social. Because that'll be 2 expeditions, and honestly, I'm just kind of wrecked. Because of what I did, me going to an event yesterday. But yeah, that's well, that one there was just me dealing with it. I probably could have dealt with that particular one because it's kind of short. Kind of a short spacing. I probably could have dealt with it. Okay, let's just take a step back to here. I'm just gonna step back on that one. Oh, I got that too. That's fun. Nothing there. That's 100% a thing later on. These are all pointed the wrong way. I'm gonna throw that down. I just pointed that the wrong way, but that's not as big a deal. For me, the Raider... That's just a straight up defense backfire, pretty much no matter what. That's actually the reason, that's another reason I like this. And what I'm doing here is actually the reason why I like this over the Sledge Blade, despite the fact I generally prefer the Sledge Blade for basically everything. We'll just not let that go. Then I'm gonna step in there. That's gonna bounce around that corridor a little bit. That's fine. We're just gonna step around and kill that. Nothing on the sides here, so let's do that. That was nothing. I thought that was a I thought just around the corner was a impaler. These are not going to do anything. Again, I was hoping I'd get things around the edge as well. That's real, that's real. Cool. That's just in case of Hunter. I didn't think it was Hunter, but just in case. I wanted to block it. I'm not going to run forward with all these bomb traps above me. Didn't even need the shield for the backfire for that one. Don't point your sentry beams at a flat wall. That back out. I suppose the piston didn't die. Just deal with that. We're probably fine for quite a while here. Just remember when you're moving forward with the Lodestar that you have to stop before you walk through the shield. I know it's obvious, but it's a fucking pain to do. I think we're... Okay, this could be a hollow cube. No. Okay, cool. Let's just go fast then. I think we're fine through this. I think it's just a very long corridor on the way out. There might be like 1 or 2 more second wave stuff, so we've got to keep an eye out for that. God, they repeat the same traps so much. And like, the player's already proven that they can beat it. I'm probably not giving this any, probably not giving this any accolades just because it's broken. Like, they're repeating the same trap constantly. It is just a long corridor with traps in it. Oh, maybe if they're really low level. If they're like sub-level 10, maybe 20. They probably are, in fact. Because this looks like they don't know how to strip the outpost. Let's just quick check. Okay. Fun. No. Yes. 39 I'll give it a fun. Okay, that's low enough. Bottom. Got 4 more to do. How long's the stream been going? What are we up to? 2 hours 15? Okay, cool. Fire's only from the right. Okay. I think the fire's from the right and there's just pistons blocking it. Let's just do that. It's hard enough to get into that I think it's justified. Oh! Should have seen that coming. And it would have been so easy to check for, too. That's definitely not. Yeah, I saw an awkwardly long range for a Hunter Bolt Shot. I should have been checking the wall for things. I suppose there's lights, so it wasn't actually a thing. You can't shoot me that way. I wasn't paying attention to that. That's fine. That could be a problem. Yeah, you could probably jump over that. As long as there's lights on the left there, we're fine. So that's a lot better. You could probably deal with that easier, but... because that's probably a bit too close. But it is going to be harder to just dodge with movement. Which I feel is the thing that you need to stop as much as possible. Where are you? Okay, cool. They're not short leash. Those ones look like they might be. I've already got... my Phoenix pod set up. That's where I was going with that. I was about to... yeah, thought I could just run into the room, deal with a thing, and then run out. Pretty much. That's what I was thinking. But I didn't check the room properly. Okay. Ah, I could have blocked that. I could have blocked that. Ah, it's so silly. Okay, I got this. Wait, wasn't there a piston here like 2 seconds ago? Okay. Forgot about that one. Forgot about that too. Oof. I didn't forget about that one. I think that's far enough to justify the... no. Ah. Okay. That gets me back behind the shield. That's good. Next up is... okay, well, we'll just hide down here. Okay, so there's another guard over there that I need to deal with, but we'll just kind of clean this up a little bit before we do that. It's got armor and Seeker bolts. Doesn't have armor. What? It doesn't. It should have short leash. Just getting completely flustered there. Yeah, it should have short leash. I don't see a reason why it wouldn't. Deal with that. Deal with that. Deal with that. Deal with that. It's the problem with playing slow. When you play a slow build like this, you have to be real careful. Though the Phoenix pods help. Caught it that time. Oh. Plus side of playing slow. If you miss bombs, you can just back up into the last room most of the time. Looks like that's all dead. That's just bombs. Okay. No, they're really flying. That, no. Just go up here. Where was that? There? Yeah, that's bombs. Huh, weird. Still got a Phoenix pod up. This map looks like it's mostly first wave. Let's last long enough that if it's resetting, you can actually just leave it up. Another one of those. Yep. The corrosion cube gives it away more than the actual trap does. Yeah, there's no second wave that way. That was first wave. It didn't have the mod for second wave, so I just didn't see that the first time round. Now are we doing stuff on the way out? I know it's safe to go through here because of that. I know it's safe to go through here because of that. And we'll just bail. Fun. I might get that a brutal. That was particularly hard. What do we got? What do we got? Just quickly checking. I've been having the chat break on the app, so I keep checking it on the website to make sure that it hasn't. We are halfway through this expedition, and we just got a new thing. What have we got? What have we gotten? Deluge. Okay. Hugo's already posted that on Discord, so I won't have to grab that. Although, let's just have a look at it while we're here. One who washed over the battlefield with a blade drenched in blood. It's super weird that Deluge and, you know, blade, etc., is um the melee one, not the melee one, the ranged. Yeah, so it's just recolor. These ones are just recolors. So it's kind of similar to Violent Tide. A little different. There's a little bit more blue on like shoulder pad. And the symbol on the thing here is different. I still much prefer the one I'm using. But that whole line of like the really like red and blue colorful ones there, that's a very good like line of skins. It looks really good on the Kemitachi, it looks really good on the Iron side. Like I think that's the Kemitachi suit I'm wearing at the moment. Skin I'm wearing at the moment. Yeah, kind of. It's a little bit different. But this is the one I was referring to as the Kemitachi version. Okay. Big open room. I'm guessing entirely second weight. That doesn't even trigger. Yeah. This feels like one of those ones where like someone realizes that like one wide corridors are not super exciting. So they try to go big, but they don't understand how the space works either. No, too late. Okay, got most of the lasers. It's got the unpredictable bounce thing. I might have to go up here and deal with it. Granted, one laser's not too hard to deal with. What was the... I heard a grappling hook. Where was that? Ah! They alternate grappling and incinerator. Okay. Easiest way to deal with this would be to just grenade that back corner. But I can also just prove that I can deal with this without doing that by... That was... I should have run down a thing first, because if I just... A Phoenix Pod first. I was intending to lunge at that, but I accidentally lunged at the thing on the wall. Probably gave priority to it, which is silly. I should have lined it up while I was still on the thing, and not... I shouldn't have been falling directly onto the thing that could kill me the quickest. That feels like the mistake there. A little bit too low. That was much better than last time, which is crazy. Okay, we're gonna quickly deal with this. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Oh, okay, that can explode. I don't care. That's such a silly way to set that up. Okay, Harvey can come past, and then we'll... Any fire from the other end? No. Okay, let's just grab that. I think there's some second wave shenanigans, so we'll just do that. But... I'm not giving this a fun, I don't think. There's too many of these bomb traps that just are completely non-functional. It clearly doesn't make good use of its space. And, like, what's with this giant box? Such a waste of capacity. To make it look more uninteresting. Aside from me messing up one time, there was basically no risk. Granted, the laser stuff was me deflecting lasers with the Lodestar, which is a thing that the Lodestar can do, that I do need to practice more, but is actually kind of brutal for those, because you can get, you know, kills on everything other than the laser. If you can get your deflects right. I think this is a massive... Okay, I can get the one behind. That's easy. Okay, cool. This is gonna be rough. I need Harvey to... Oh! I probably didn't need a jump either. That's fake. Let's take a step back. Don't know what that's about. I don't think that can actually work, because it won't be able to trigger its attack from there if you're not going up a ramp alongside it. Really expected something here. Suppose that makes sense. What are we looking at? Just bunny hopping? I think this takes luck. No. I feel like they don't... That person doesn't understand how that works. Like, with a Volt Lancer, I could just shoot down the whole corridor, pretty much. And I would generally be fine. Just bunny hop and shoot, because I could actually get the incinerators. It was only slightly more difficult because I had to use a sword. Did you have Kingslayer? I recognize that name. I don't remember if they were good or bad. Like, we might be running into a really good map, or we might just be running into another. Because the last two have not been super exciting, honestly. There's at least some effort. Okay, cool. That's not the... At least there's some effort so far. Yeah, you're not sending me that way. Or that way. You can go for it. I'm gonna drop this here. What's around that corner? Nothing. Nothing on that wall. Nothing on that wall. Trying to kill me with that. Trying to kill me with that. No, cool. Tomb's unblocked. So I was checking all the walls to make sure that there weren't hollow cubes. Kind of figured that was a tomb path. Okay, I don't like that. Got some defense backfires going. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, can I get the other one? Or the... I would settle for the thing at this point. My lunge took me into the thing because I took too long to get up the path. Thought I got him that time. That'll got him. I should have dealt with that laser while I was bouncing around so much. Oh, that was an awkward one to actually get. Okay, keep an eye on the floor. Oh, and the roof. It could be either. It's got to be both. Gotta check both. Like that. Recharge. Oh, I didn't see that on the roof. I thought I could approach the... That's the wrong way, I'm pretty sure. I thought I could approach the... enforcers. I'm now out of Phoenix pods. This is going to be rough. I'm going to grenade there. Get rid of those two. Where'd my shield? I put... Oh, there! Okay! Oh, we've got questions. Dan Elm. Just joined the stream. So sorry if you've already covered this, but I was wondering what you think of the new trap. I don't have it yet, but I have seen it used in very cool ways. Last night I did this AFK outpost where once you get launched on the first outpost, it takes you around the buildable area, collecting tombs for the radar, then the gen mat, then exit. Yeah, so the bouncy trap. The bouncy trap's really good. There's a lot of like really technical things you can do with it. There are a lot of things that like people were like, oh yeah, I could do this, and it would be, I could, you know, lock people out of something or the like, and in almost all cases, it's just easier to just kill the raider. Like that. Which I knew that one was there, I should not have fallen for that. I just forgot that I hadn't already cleared this area out. The one thing I think is interesting, though, is the camo augment. I think that might be a little bit too strong, but also... because it can't kill you itself, it needs something else. I was about to try and kill that enforcer. Because it can't kill you itself, it needs something else to do it for you. It is actually kind of balanced because you can look for the thing that isn't what you were. You can look for the thing that's going to kill you rather than for the trap. So, for instance, here, up here would make really good, make a lot of sense for one of them. None of them have it, but if you put it like here, you could potentially kill someone with this. Although I don't think you would, because this one leads to an entrance, and is actually just so that you can get killed by that bolt shot that I just dodged. I don't think I got the laser there. I need to get that laser before I go in. No, didn't get it. Got something. Was it the laser? Oh, that was lucky. I didn't know you could get snipe traps with blast grenades. Okay, we're gonna need... Oh! What was I doing? I tried to... Yeah. I tried to lunge at a sentry beam, but my lunge range isn't as good with the Fury's Edge, so I messed it up. Okay, let's clean this out so that I can have a safe spot to hide in. if I need it. No kills. Two defense backfires. I wonder what those were. Not what I was looking for. Not quite. Need to get... preferably both? I got the... I don't know if that's been dealt with. That one's been dealt with. That one's been dealt with. Okay, so I managed to get to here without triggering the without using my Phoenix pods. Oh wait, third question. Dan Elm says, that camo has gotten me several times, but maybe its strength is an asset, like the hollow cube can't hide some trap. Use the launchpad camoed into a deadly trap or guard. Yeah, like, it's definitely good for the builders. It's just, it's a very important that the raider knows what they're getting into a lot of the time. Just for readability, like so that things feel fair. Because the thing is, setups aren't necessarily going to feel fair, but you kind of need them to always feel fair despite that. That was bad. Did I get that guy? I didn't. That's a shame. Let's go forward. So I've dealt with all this. And place it here. Invalid placement. Let's just back up a little bit. I don't think I got the... Is there anyone but that? There is still a... Whoa! Okay. Done with that. Okay, Harvey comes in here, goes down there, goes up either there or here. Up there is a dead end, so it's not there. So it's here. What the? I don't know what that's about. I think I just grenade down there. It's too much of a hassle for me. Relentless? Really? Impalers are like the best and worst trap. It's their speed and basically instant death is so useful sometimes, but they almost never work. I'm just gonna grab that and be gone. I'm gonna check that because I am worried that that is a second wave thing. So I'd already identified that as a spot that would be good. This one here maybe as well? No, I think you just get stuck on that. Yeah. I do really like the shenanigans with the auto outposts. It's a little unfortunate that they're not super consistent. Because they, physics in this game are FPS dependent. So a lot of the... You are going to get fun and brutal ingenious. Oh, I want to give it everything. This was a good one. Do I think... Honestly, I think that the fact that I couldn't deflect those lasers super easily and that I couldn't just run in because of the Enforcer, I think I'm going to go Brutal Ingenious. Those are harder accolades to come by, and Brutal not so much, but I guess kinda. Because people don't normally like giving out Brutal because they don't enjoy being destroyed. So that was the end of this. I'm actually probably going to end stream about now. But let's just quickly see what the cosmetic... Oh, do I get a cosmetic this level? Oh, I think that we might have already got the cosmetic. I think we're on... Yeah, no, we're on a... We already know what the last cosmetic looks like. Yeah. Okay. So the last cosmetic's the one that's shown, which I do really want. I really do want that Nautilus one. Looks like an astronaut. Maybe we'll just give a quick... I'm not planning on actually upgrading this base just yet. I might just quickly show off what I'm doing here. So this outpost is only level 2. So it's still a little ways away from... there should be 5. There's the last one. So it's still a little ways from actually being finished, but... Let's just do a quick... we're not going to do a full base tour, because that'll come later when it's mastered. But... I was quite happy with this. I just wanted something for the... You know, for the, like, thumbnail, and that came together really well. I really wish we had a full black decal so that I could, you know, have black outlines. Or at least black exclamation mark in the middle. But up the back here, so this just leads to, that line just leads to the tomb, but I've also got this, which is second wave holocube exit. You've got this like structure here, which I'm choosing to believe is like a drill. This is like a laser drill type thing, and it shoots down into here and has caused this portal. It's the second of 2 portals because there's another one in the wall down here. So and once you go inside, the aesthetic changes quite a lot, which we'll quickly have a look at. So yeah, just like a couple of traps as we go in. Nothing too amazing. I do have this here. So I tested this. This is a... so it's one of the... Yeah, pushback traps. If it's here and pushing you into the ground, it just stops you from moving for a moment, which can sometimes catch you with that, but it hasn't worked in practice, possibly because it's real obvious because I have not put camo on it. I'm probably just going to remove it from there because I actually don't think it really works for what I want it. However, I do have two more in here. I've got one up here. I found that the easiest way to speedrun this base, because once you trigger this, it has a hunter, and you have to get out of that. The easiest way to speedrun it was actually to go straight up here and kill this guard here, and then jump over the back. And that leaves you crossing across this, and you kind of stop. And if you're not immediately moving forward, which it's not hard to do, but it is an extra step. This actually sends you flying, and this has camo to hide it and full force. What this normally does is it sends you up into here, and this here triggers by the time you have control beforehand, but by the time you can react to it, you're probably down here. And all these guards have already been triggered because you just came from in there. So you just land in the middle of a bunch of warmongers and they all just immediately attack you when you die. It's not super consistent because you have some directional input on these, so you can sometimes you'll end up over here or something, but it almost always kills it when someone triggers on it. And I just want to quickly go over the aesthetic change. Yeah, so once we're in here, instead of stone and concrete, it's obviously still concrete for the platform here, but the platform, in my eyes, is part of the facility that came into here. And you've got all these eyes just watching you from the shadows. And it's not super dark. It's not like the Dreadshore on release where the moment you went underground, everything was real dark. But there's no lights in here, and there will never be lights in this area, I don't think. I think I'll only put lights on I plan on extending this structure, and putting more traps. That's my plan going forward when I have some more capacity. Which is why I'm not planning on upgrading it right now, because I only have this space to work with, and I just want to stockpile a little bit. Stockpile 1,000 or so, and then extend the base. And yeah, this is just a big, massive arena with a bunch of guards, with a few key traps placed around. There's a couple bolt shots on the walls. Obviously these pistons and this incinerator. I actually probably have to remove these assassins. I don't think they work anymore. They were there when there wasn't any pistons, but the moment I added pistons, I think it broke. Yeah, I built this just on a whim on Friday night, and it seems to be working pretty well. It's managed to stay in brutal, which is good. Despite the fact that I spent so much capacity on corrosion cubes that are not designed to kill anyone. Where are these last 4 skulls? While I'm here, I might just clear out the last 4 skulls. There's that one there. That Longgrass fellow was a Fury's Edge Arc Barrier player. It took 18 attempts at this. Obviously, with that loadout, you have to speedrun, and that's what they were trying to do. It just wasn't going well for them. Where is this last one? Down here? How did you die down there? Oh, I think that was the player that DC'd. There was one player, spent 7 shots, 4 from demo cannon, 3 from the arc barrier, just shooting at that one guard enforcer that has a view on you. Missed every shot, then checked if they could grab their ammo from the outside, and then just immediately quit. It was funny. Anyway, yeah, so this is Halethorpe. So this will have This will have a base tour in about a week. There's another one before that that I've finished, and there'll be the Lodestar guide. I think I just for now. I think I need to work out how. I need to work out some like angles and stuff for the sentry beam, because I think that really needs to be one of the tips in the Lodestar guide when it comes out. But yeah, as I said earlier, I'm going to leave it there. We've done 2 expeditions and the full 10 maps for the story mode thing that the community that the behavior devs put together, which was kind of fun. So that will be it for me for today. But yeah, expect some more stuff coming out, and I'm pretty sure I'll be doing a stream next weekend, just because the it's a long weekend because of Christmas, and I don't think I have anything to do on Christmas Eve. Christmas itself, yes, definitely not, but probably get at least one stream in on the next weekend. We'll see what we do. Probably just expeditions or something. We'll see how we go. Anyway, I'll see you next time. Ooh.